Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I want to show you how I was able to get over $6,000 in payout with funding ticks within 7 days. So as you know, I did show you that I am going to pick up funding ticks last video after getting payout from trade day, so basically reinvesting into your business. So we can take a look. This is the account that I picked up. I went with the zero plan, which is their funded plan, $100,000 funded. All right. So I picked 3 of these accounts because that is the max you can go with. Of course, they have discounts usually. So the profit target is 6,000 with end of day trail of 3,000 and consistency rule of 25% and max contract 5. So I picked 3 of these accounts, and you can see I did okay on them. So basically first day I put the consistency 1,000, close to 1,005, right? And then I worked my way slowly, and then on the 6th day I put 1,487, and on the last day, so that makes me eligible for a payout. And then I got a payout, and the payout process is super fast, super simple, and I got it within the day. So their profit split is 90-10, which is really nice. Now let's head over to TradingView to show you some of the positions, and hopefully it'll help you get funded as well. And I like to keep things super simple, and I like to look at higher time frame first because it's less noise. And if I want to enter, I will enter at the lower time frame, either on the 1 minute or the 5 minute. But the key on how I trade is I like to pair time, liquidity, and also price. So the best time to trade to me is after the NYSE open. I like to wait for candle closes, and the hourly candle is super important, and the 4 hours is very important. So those are the 2 key candles I look at on how it opened and how it flips. So for example, if we look at the 1 hour, just keep things simple, less noise, and just understanding candles. Over here, you can see once we had this 9 a.m. candle, right? We're talking about EST here. 9 a.m. candle closed with the bottom wick, and it broke below support. So the next candle, what I want to see is I want to see this 10 a.m. candle to open and then go up to come down, right? And this will create the top wick. And because the bottom wick there is, this is what we call a range. So what I want to see is a wick fill. So if the candle flips on this hourly, I want to take a sell to fill this wick. And then we have clean range on the left side. So the price drove down really quickly. So it's very easy to look at the higher time frame and see these patterns over and over again. And of course, on the top, we have liquidity. Liquidity grabbed. We had a huge push down at the open, and then we want the next candle to drive up first to drive down, right? This is basically grabbing more liquidity to drive down. And then we can see there is an inverse fair value gap here as well to further support our trade. See, it tapped into inverse fair value gap, and then it pushed downwards all the way down to this support over here. Now, we can see this all the time, and whenever we do see this, it's a pretty good trade. So over here as well, and you want to align with different confluence to give your trade more confident as well. Over here, we had this 9 a.m. candle. We have this bottom wick here come down, and then this is a trend line. We can see this trend line, rejection, and then on this hourly flip, we took this buy all the way up to this. This is now resistance over here, right? It basically went from a break all the way back to a resistance here, and then that was the buy here. Now, other confluence we can see here in price is basically, we can see price broke above, and then we had liquidity grab and fair value gap here. So we're creating structure to go up, right? Higher highs, push from this trend line to go up, and that is our confluence for this candle to continue upwards. Now, if we see other examples here, now of course we can go into the lower time frame to zoom in a little bit more, but in this case we really don't need to, because you can see a trend line. So we were pretty bullish on NASDAQ, keep pumping, and then we had this massive bearish candle, engulfing candle, broke structure, change of character, and then once we're below this trend line, this next hourly right here, we had this bottom wick and then this top wick up, take this flip down, and then it went back to support. All right, now here is a little different, right? I've been showing you bearish and bullish candles consecutively, but over here we look at structure. We had this support here. Of course, you can also call this a breaker, and then price tapped into fair value gap, rejection. So we had this rejection candle, this large wick, basically a lot of buyers coming in, pushing price up. And then this is a sign of reversal. And then if we look at the trend line break over here, trend line break, retests this area and rejection off the trend line on this hourly, we flipped, right? So that is another sign that we have a reversal in price from sell volume to buy volume coming in. So those are some of the higher time frame signals that I look at, and in the next video we'll look at the lower time frame on the entries. But just by looking at hourly flips, I have a lot of students getting a lot of success with these type of trades. For example, one of the student over here, same trade, basically we had this liquidity grab breakout. He took it on the hourly flip over here from the top wick created, and then the bottom wick on the next hourly, and the hourly flip. So these happen a lot, not just on NQ, also happens on gold and other currencies as well. So go ahead, backtest this on your own TradingView chart to see if you can spot these wick rejections and wick flips on these hourly and also on the 4 hour. This can really show you the direction the price wants to go. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.